May's Adventures!
Hey, I'm May from May's Adventures, and it's been raining. What happens when it's been raining? It gets muddy. And we can do so many different fun things in the mud. So let's get a stick, a nice hard stick to write in the mud with, and then find some nice hard mud to write in, like this one. Can you guess what this letter is? Do you know what letter this is? Yeah, it's A. Well done. And do you know what letter this is? What letter is this?
Yeah, it's a B.
What letter is this? Yeah, it's a M. And this is a A. What letter is this? Yeah, it's a I. Well done. Do you know what it spells? M, A, I. It spells May, because that's my name. Can you spell your name? And can you write your name down in the mud? Oh wow, why don't you give it a try? I also love to paint with mud. I have found lots of different things from the floor of the forest to paint with. Here are lots of different leaves in different shapes and sizes, so I can do different imprints of the leaves when I'm painting. I found a nice flat rock and a thin stick and a really thick stick, so I can do lots of different paintings. I have some slushy, sloppy mud just here to paint with. Sloppy wet mud is best to paint with, so it goes on the paper easier, like this one. Then I need some paper or a notebook, because what else would I paint on? So, shall we get painting first, I'm going to use this big stick. Let's see what it's like. Oh, that makes a big, thick line. I need some more mud. Do you know what it is? Yeah, it's a square. Well done. Now, inside my square, I'm going to use my leaf to paint with in the mud. Press it in the mud, then put it on the paper and press it down. Look at that. Here it's very muddy and not as much here, but it still makes a nice egg shape. Let's see what this leaf is like. It has the shape of the leaf. I could make a flower. That one is a bit too wet. Press it down. There. Do you like my flower? Does it look like a flower? Or does it look like a star? I think it looks more like a star. But that's okay, because we're just experimenting with mud and painting. Let's try this thin stick. It's very thin, but it makes a nice thin line. I like this one. What about the rock? Let's try. It looks like a big splodge in the shape of the rock. I prefer the sticks and the leaves. Now we've experimented, shall I make a picture? Now what picture should I make? Let's see. Can you guess? I've drawn 2 thick lines and 4 thin lines. Now I'm going to use my leaf. Dabbing the leaf makes an interesting pattern, like this. Can you see? I like the pattern it makes when dabbing the mud from the leaf. Now to use my stick again. Now I'm going to use this big leaf and dab it on the bottom. Can you tell what it is? What are these? Do you know? Yes, they're trees. And do you know what this is? Above the trees, high up in the sky. Yeah, it's the sun. And this on the floor is grass. Do you know where this is? Yeah, it's a forest, like I'm in now. I thought I would paint a forest from the mud of the forest I'm in. Painting with mud is so nice and relaxing and so much fun to use a natural material like mud. Next time you go to the forest, give it a try and see what pictures you can create. And just experiment with different materials you find from around the forest. But only pick things up from the floor and not picking things that are living from around the forest. The mud looks so good, I could just put my face in it. No, not really. But I would like a mud face mask to see what it feels like on my face. So let's get some nice soft mud like this one and put it on my face. It feels so cold. Do I look funny? Do I camouflage into the forest? You can't see me. Ooh. It's a mud mask! It's so fun. It feels so cold and smooth against my face. Shall we go make some mud castles? Come on then. I've had so much fun playing in the mud. Have you? Next time it's muddy and raining, go out to the forest and play with mud and see just how much fun it is. Thanks for joining me on my adventures. Click on my face here to see more adventures. Bye bye!